Pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to be with fellow members of the British National Party. I'd like to do something different. Can I have everyone on their feet, please, if that's okay? It's something we don't often do in the party, and I think it would be correct if we take a 1-minute silence for all those young Indigenous people that have fallen victim to the multicultural experiment and they've had to pay with their lives. So can we have a minute silent, please? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic. Okay. I was appointed organiser of the Young British National Party at the party conference in December. I'm sure some of you were there. It was a fantastic event, and there was a real emphasis that our party is going forward. For all the rubbish that we've had in the last year, for certain reasons that don't need to go over again today, there was a real emphasis that the party is going forward. And within that emphasis, I had a feeling that the youth was a massive part of that. There was a real energy in the room. There was a lot of young people there that were new to the party, and they saw a united party. It was absolutely fantastic. I think you'll all agree. Now, when I took over as the organiser of the Young British National Party, there were some problems that we inherited. There was some problems. The group didn't have a real structure. We didn't have people appointed in each region that could come to me and say, I want to run with this campaign. There's a mosque being built in my area. So, my deputy, Rachel Hill, and myself, we set about creating the parallel of what Nick Griffin's actually got in his party, an advisory council. We feel that it's a good forum where young people can get involved with political ideals and voice them, and it gives them a platform. What we've done, we've also set it up so that everyone must also take up another role. So, for instance, I'm very interested in sport. I'm a fan of Barnet Football Club, and I absolutely love football. So, ideally, my expertise, if you like, could be a sports minister. We have to start creating shadow ministries within our own organisation, because believe me, one day we're going to come to power, and the people have to have the expertise to drive this party forward and actually govern this country. So we've set that up. It's 12 people, myself, Rachel, and then there's someone appointed from each region, someone in Wales and someone in Scotland. We've really met some fantastic young people that have got a lot of talent. Seriously, if you think this party's got problems, the future is very bright. There's some great people getting involved with our party. It's very exciting times. So we sorted out the structure. We've now got a structure in place that will drive the youth movement forward. There was a more pressing issue upon my appointment, and that was the name. We had been branded as the Crusaders. It's a good name. It pays homage to our battle against the onslaught of Islam, but there was some problems. Our enemies and our own supporters alike felt that it was childish. They felt that it was childish. There was also a feeling that the Muslims say what's going on with the West at the moment and our invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan, which is our party is the only party actually speaking out against that crime against humanity, but there's still some bad connotation. People felt that because the Muslims call our invasion of the Middle East the last crusade, there's a lot of bad connotation with the name Crusaders. So we've done a bit of research and we started working on a few ideas for a new name, and there was a few ideas that were spun around, but nothing really fit. But then eventually we realised, what are we actually here for? We are here to resist. We are here to resist the multicultural experiment. We are here to resist the third world immigration into our nation. We are here to resist the European Union superstates. We are here to resist the bankers that have been allowed to destroy our economy. We are here to resist. So for us, resistance was the only name we could go with. So we've rebranded our organisation and it will be known as Resistance. So I think you'll all agree it's a good name. Another problem the nationalist youth movement faces at the moment, and I'll say it quite bluntly because we need to talk about this problem. It's a phenomenon that's growing in this country. It's called the English Defence League people. They are getting young people, they are putting them on the streets, and they are showing themselves as the militant alternative to radical Islam. They're not the militant alternative to radical Islam, because if you want to resist third world immigration into this country and the Islamic onslaught on our nation, then you have to accept that the British people as a nation have an ethno-identity, we are ethno-nationalists, and we are the real resistance, we are the resistance against Islam and against the multicultural experiment that our political masters have enforced upon us. We are that resistance. So the EDL was a problem. It's quite interesting. On Sunday, I was out in Paris. I visited a group called French Revival, Renouveau Francois. They're a Catholic nationalist group. I'm a Roman Catholic myself. And when we showed up at this demonstration in central Paris, and we were sort of milling around waiting for the organisers to show up. And they sort of showed up eventually, and they said, "Oh, you're English? You're English people that have come over?" I said, "Yes, we're English." First thing they said to us, "Do you support the English Defence League?" I said, "Are you having a joke? I'm a youth leader of the British National Party. Of course we don't endorse the English Defence League." They said, good, because otherwise you wouldn't be welcome on our demonstration. And I thought that was fantastic, because I think... I think if we are going to rise from the abyss our nation and Europe currently faces, we have to rise together. Us and our European comrades. We are European people and we should be very proud of that. So, I went on that demonstration. I thought that was absolutely fantastic in Paris to see that, because they'd obviously seen the day before the English Defence League. Can you believe it? Express corporations, the Daily Star has actually become the official newspaper of the English Defence League now, it would seem. So they'd seen that, and the people thought it's disgusting. They just thought, these people are taking young people and they're corrupting them. They're saying we're the alternative to radical Islam, but they're also saying that it's okay that our children are being corrupted in the schools with homosexual propaganda. They have a lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual division in the English Defence League. They're saying ethnicity has nothing to do with Britishness. We all know that that is a falsehood, people. We know that that is a lie. People make a culture, and we are proud of that, and we're the only party that sport that, and we should be proud of that. Our London organiser, our London representative, Alex Kennedy, spoke at a very successful Young British National Party meeting we held in London last week. It was absolutely fantastic to see so many young people just talking about their ideals, because young people are very scared at the moment to talk about our type of ideals. And a fantastic quote he said, "We can't have a national revolution in this country until we have a personal revolution." And I totally agree with him. Personally, there's some bad traits in myself, but what the Young British National Party will strive to do is go into our own community, and rather than just using the rhetoric that it's all the immigrants' fault, it's all the immigrants' fault, it's our government's fault. No, we're going to go on the streets and we're going to feed our homeless. We are going to go and educate our children about our cause and the history of their people. We have set up a branch within our youth organisation, which is going to be run by a young man named Matthew Tate, where, because it's so hard to get a job now if you're a white heterosexual male, and with the poor comprehensive system which has destroyed our people, it's destroyed our children, they have no future, we are going to start giving something back to them. And what it's going to be is we're going to teach them the art of doing well in a job interview and how to construct a CV, because you'd be surprised, there's a lot of young people out there now who haven't even got the ability to do that. And you've got to remember the Muslim groups, the black groups, the black and ethnic minority groups, they've all got advocacy groups who write their CVs for them before they go there. We haven't got that, but we will have that, because the Young British National Party is going to become that for young people, and I'm really looking forward to that. I didn't prepare anything today, I'm literally talking off the cuff, but I'm going to just talk about one of my favourite films, actually, which might be quite interesting to some of you, maybe not. It's called V for Vendetta. Has anyone seen V for Vendetta? Show of hands? Yeah. Okay, fantastic. There's a line in that, and it's actually a paraphrase of Benjamin Franklin. But it says, a government should be scared of its people, a people should not be scared of their government. Well, this is our message to Lib Lab Con traitors. We are the people, and they should be scared. And next time those traitors decide that an innocent Christian couple that say they don't want to allow homosexuals to share a bed in their bed and breakfast, we will go to the place, we will go there and we will campaign for that couple, because we are the only people standing up for Christian morality. We will go... But the campaign will not stop there, because that couple, they were fined £3,600. That is atrocious in a Christian country. In a Christian country, that is disgusting. Our justice system was meant to be built on Christian values. From Magna Carta to the present day, our constitution, which is not written, it's an unbinding constitution, it always evolves, but it's always been built on Christian values. And some judge can decide to fine a couple for saying that homosexuals shouldn't be allowed to share a bed in their bed and breakfast. Can you believe that? But what we will do, we won't stop at supporting that couple. We'll go to the town where that judge lives, and we will tell the local people, this man is a traitor, he's a traitor to his religion, he's a traitor to the laws, to the common law of this country, and he is a traitor to the British people. We will do that. And I'd also like to say, next time a council authority decides, like they have in my hometown, that we should just pander to the Islamic diaspora in this country, which they call it a diaspora, it's a small little clique of people. No, it's an Islamo-fascist fifth column. It is a small group of people that want to undermine everything that our society believes in and what it is and what made it great, what made Britain great. Well, Resistance, our youth group Resistance, will go to that town and we will support the local people, as we have done with the Milton Keynes group in Bletchley. We will go there and we'll say, no, this is a Christian country, and if you want to build a mosque, build it in Saudi Arabia. Don't build it here.